Are you looking for some two-player action?
Try Leave Lock Test Radio every Saturday night at 7 o'clock, live from the Mushroom Kingdom. Join me, Von Kaiser, and
Vanilla Assassin
for your weekly report covering video games, internet culture, and the latest from the world of nerding. And every week we'll have a visit from retro gamer Uncle Kaiser.
Only on 93.3 CFMU.
This boy is doing more than just playing a video game. He has entered another world, a world of danger, intrigue, and magic. Time for Leave Lock Test Radio.
Batman is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock. You know what time it is, kids. It's time for Leave Lock Test Radio with your hosts, me, Von Kaiser, the German Steel Machine, and
Vanilla Assassin.
What's new, Vanilla Bean?
Not much, not much.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. We also got Sandman in the house. How's it going, Sandman?
How's it going?
All right, beautiful.
That was brilliant.
That was brilliant. We had
the assassin here in his absence.
That's true. We don't Assassin's away again. He's given up on us. He's given up on the show. What can I tell you? No, he hasn't. But he'll be back.
It's in his blood.
We were just talking that song, that last song we heard on the Switch. We were loving it.
Oh, absolutely.
I was loving that too. That's exactly.
That's great. Oh yeah.
You're saying it sounded just like
oh yeah. It was like the what was it? The 80s and 90s? No, 90s when we're playing Adventures of Bayou Billy.
So
and you're going through the bayou in the car.
I can't believe though the artist was here. I didn't even realize that at the time.
Yeah.
But we played a homegrown Hamilton tonight.
Phenomenal.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Every Saturday at 7, we come on. We talk about video games, interneting, nerding. That's what we do. And, but you know what else? Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Alright, I don't know. Let's see, what do we got up first tonight? You know what I want to talk about? The weather. The weather is gutless.
The weather?
I'm hating it.
Yes.
I didn't even want to come out tonight. That's how bad it was, but thanks for getting me.
Yeah, no problem. Look, had the old shovel out.
No doubt. Okay, NHL, this one we'll talk about first. NHL 94, the creator of the game, he was just reflecting on his career. I guess when he made that game, the guy who did it, he didn't know anything about hockey. But before we start, I do have a trivia question for you. What player from the NHL, clearly, has been in every edition of NHL 94? He's the only player that's still in it. He was in 94, 95, 96, 97, all the way up to 2014. Which player would that be?
Oh.
He was playing in 94 and he's still playing today. He's the only guy that can say that.
I'm going to need maybe a few seconds.
Okay, that's all right. You think about that.
Yeah.
And while you do, I'm going to look it up. But I'm going to research a bit more about this gentleman. His name was Mark Lesser. He's an electrical engineer. Anyway, what happened was, I guess he's working for a company and company that made chips, calculators, and they asked him, "Can you make a game out of a calculator chip?" Like, we had all these chips, and we were thinking maybe you could turn one of them into a game. And he did, and that was one of the first handheld video games. I think it was auto racing, if I recall. I thought maybe he was working for Mattel, but I don't think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Mattel. They converted one of their calculators into a game. Anyway, that's how he got started in electronic games, and then after that, someone asked him if he would program an NHL video game. Thing was, he had never seen a hockey game. I don't know. I guess, he's American. I think he's from Maine. I think he would at least have seen a hockey game. But they took him to an Anaheim, that was back when it was the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
It was the 93, 94. I mean, I think that was right around there in, oh man, I don't remember when they came into the league, but it was around that time.
Emilio Estevez, the movie.
The movie. But I mean, the actual team, I think, only came out sometime in the in the 90s, right? And then I guess the movie came later. I'm not sure of the timeline. But anyway, he said he went, he watched it, and he had no idea what was happening. And then he, though, came up with the franchise, NHL, for Electronic Arts. Like, it's hard to believe.
And look how popular
I
it is.
know, and they were saying at the
Unbelievable.
time, like, it was so popular because there's so many things that you could do in that game that you couldn't do in hockey games before. I mean, the only other hockey game I can even remember, just off the top of my head, has always been
Blades of Steel.
Oh, okay, well, there's two.
Yeah.
Was that the one where, that's the arcade one, right? Where you would punch the buttons for fight? Is that one?
Man, I can't. I just remember Blades of Steel. It
I
was
forgot
one of
about
the
it. But
original
there was
hockey
one
games.
game where you would really fight, and then you'd have to hit the button.
Oh, yeah,
so
ice
fast.
hockey.
Just,
Nintendo.
Well, that was the one I was thinking of. And yes,
Yeah,
ice hockey
yeah.
was the only game I can remember.
Yeah.
Where, I was like, you guys had the naming convention for the different players. There's Feeble.
Feeble would be the agile, thin, agile
And then
player.
what, medium was it?
Then you
Or-
have average, which would be an all-around player.
Yeah.
He's got some speed. He's got some grit, and he can do the nice big hit the odd time. And then there's a big. We used to call them the big.
The big.
The big
I like
guys,
that.
and they would be very slow. But if they ever caught you, you'd be right on the
It's just
backside.
like, Nintendo always loved having that, balancing the characters.
Yeah.
Because they kept that through all their games. Like Mario Kart, you can have the nimble guy.
Yes.
There's always like the slippery fast guy.
Yes.
Or F-Zero even, There's the average guy, the balanced guy, and then there's the heavy hitter guy, where he's slow, but if you hit him.
Exactly.
They always had those same three.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was always the same.
Mario Kart with Donkey Kong and Bowser, and then you'd have the turtle, Luigi, and then you have Mario.
Yeah, I always like Mario. Well, that's not true. I always like the later guys.
So
first.
Yoshi,
But now
Princess.
I exclusively race Mario usually because I like the balance.
all around.
All around,
yeah.
that's good. I never like the heavy guys. I just don't like the slow.
But the
F-Zero
big
too, I don't like
guys,
heavy
the big guys, once you gain speed,
I know, but if
then
you get
you
slowed
were-
down, if you get even nicked,
yeah,
just a
then you
little
have to pick it
touch,
up again.
then you have to get accelerate all the way back up to that
Yeah.
point. Oh,
yeah.
it's so tough.
Oh, it's tough.
So tough. Do you think of who that player is? He's still playing today.
I was thinking a goalie, maybe Martin Brodeur.
But he's retired. But
Does he?
that was-
It's okay.
He just retired.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
only like a week ago officially.
Nash. That's
No.
my other guess. No,
Yager.
Yager.